A distraught cleric, tired of losing friends, was determined to remove chance when it came to the potions they created. This is the result of their struggles and research. Hello, welcome to a item creation. Today we're going to be talking about using Pathfinder item creation to make consistent potions. I call these the perfect healing potions. Basically, they heal the same amount every single time. So when a player gets one of these, they know what's going to be healed. On a side note, if you want to add a little bit of flavor to your world, I recommend giving each potion a distinct smell. For me, healing potions smell like ginger. The reason I do that, one, I love ginger. Two, I feel like in a world where exploration is so commonplace, people will have to know what healing potions are like. So even people who cannot detect magic or read magic or any of that stuff have a way to determine, oh, this is a healing potion. It also gives a way to create new traps where they have a potion and it smells like ginger, it looks red, but it was a trap. They tricked you. They gave you a potion, it does not smell that way, and you get hurt. I actually don't do that, but it is an option that you have. Now, let's talk about how I figured out what these kinds of potions would cost. So, let's take a look at our HandyDandy price guide and try to figure it out. So I thought about many different ways. What I settled on was using the average of caster level and the variance of the dice. For those who don't know, in Pathfinder, healing potions are based off the cure spells. Cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds, cure serious wounds, cure critical. So there's light, moderate, serious, critical. They changed that in 2nd edition, and they changed it in 5e so that you just use higher spell slots to get it, instead of having to know all these different spells. So for those who don't know, Cure Light is 1d8 plus caster level. This is 2d8 plus caster level, 3d8 plus max 5, max 10, max 15, 4d8 plus CL, max 20. Now, potions can only be used up to 3rd level, so we're not going to be looking at critical. I try to do this as raw as possible, rules as written, because I do want there to be some consistency to the magic system. Pathfinder is given this wonderful, robust magic system, and I want to stay as faithful to that as possible. Just that way my characters can know what to expect, even though I don't let them generally make their own, buy their own magic items at character creation. But if they want to go on a quest to learn the secret to making perfected healing potions, that would be a fantastic quest that I'd be excited to let them do. Alright, so now there's a few ways to do this. There are things like maximize spell. Maximize spell. Now the issue with maximize spell is it needs 3 levels higher. So that's going to boost the price up really high. So if we look at single use activated, spell level plus cast level plus 50 GP. So that would be 4 times 1 times 50. And that would give us 200 GP. But a maximized would only give us, at level 1, would only give us, what's it called? 9 hit points of healing. Now, you could totally do that. It could just be 9 instead of 10. Now, if we wanted to make it 10, that would mean the caster level would have to be 2, so we would have 4 times 2 times 50. So that's 8 times 50, which is 400 for 10 HP. Now, that is a little bit too high than what I want. So I looked and like, what would be the average of it? So just so you know, a die 8, the average is 4.5. For a die 8, the average is 4.5. Now, rounding, that would round up to 5. Normal mathematic terms. And you know that works well because if we have max a 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. So what we actually did was spell level 1 times caster level 5 times 50. You know what that equals? 250 GP. So to heal 10 consistently, on average, it would cost about 250. So that's 5 times as much as a regular potion. Players might not be into that, but I feel it's really good loot to kind of just stock in the thing, just to have a consistent healing. Sometimes as gifts as players. I don't think it's going to break the game. But that's what it would cost. That's what it costs. If the player wanted to make this, it would cost them 125 GP worth of magical components. Maybe that's unicorn blood. 125 milliliters of unicorn blood is what you need to make this potion. Alright, so now we're going to go to 20 hit points. Well, let's actually talk about one other way we could do it. So for today, the average is 9. So you would actually only need +1 caster level to do that. So technically, you could lower it down to a level 1, which seems kind of weird. And it's actually impossible because you can't cast spells at the lowest level. You have to be at least caster level 3 to be able to cast second level spells. So the best we could do is 3 plus 9, which is not what we want. And besides, that would still be, so 2 times 3 times 50 is 300. So we don't want to move to moderate to get 10 HP. This is the most cost-effective way to get a consistent 10 hit point potion. Oof. Now, what if we want to get 20 hit points? Now, 20 hit points, it's a lot of ways we could do it. Once again, 9, if we wanted to do, we would not be able to do cure moderate wounds because it only goes up to +10, and then we get 19. So if we're sticking to the average, that would not work. So then we have to do 3 die 8 for Cure Serious. Now it's a 3rd level spell, so we're kind of up there. What if we wanted to do a maximized Cure Moderate Wounds? That might work. So it's +3, so that's 5 times, and it's 16. We only need to be C level 4. So 5 times 4 times 50. So 20 times 50 equals 1,000. GP to consistently heal 50. But let's see if we can figure something else out. All right. So 3 die 8, that averages out to be, so 4.5 plus 9 would be 13.5. Now, we always round down generally in D&D and Pathfinder, so 13. So that means we need a caster level 7. So 3 times 7 times 50. So that's going to be 21 times 50. And you know what? That's just barely more. So this time the maximize works out a little bit better. Versus having a level 7 caster do it. So far, let's recap. 10 hit points of healing is going to cost us 250 GP. 20 points of HP is going to cost us 1,000 GP. What about if we wanted to do 30? 30 HP, it's a lot, right? And we can only do 3rd level spell. On average, it's going to get us this much, 13. So that means you need to be level 17. We can't do that. So we're probably going to have to go to maximize. So maximized, it's going to be a level 6 spell times. So maximized, it's going to be 24. And then we only need a caster level 6. 6 times 6 times 50. So 36 times 50. Let's pull out the calculator, because I don't trust myself doing that. 36 times 50 equals 18 or 1,800. Now, here's the thing. When we use the maximize spell, it kind of messes things up, because you can't cast level 6 spells at level 6. You can't cast level 5 spells at level 6. So this is one way to do it, but it's not completely genuous. To cast level 5 spells, you have to be level 9. So 5 times 9 is 45 times 50. And that also messes up what it is. So 16 plus this is 25. So 25 HP, which is still a nice and round number. But that's going to cost, that's going to cost us 2,250 gold pieces to heal 25 HP consistently. And then, if we wanted to do this, to cast level 6 spells, you need to be level 11. So 66 times 50 equals, and that's going to heal us 24 times 11, 33 or 35 hit points. So it kind of depends on how much you want to bend the rules. Are you going to allow players to lower their caster level when casting a spell beyond what they could? I feel it's more reasonable to lower a spell caused by the meta magic feat. Because they still have the ability to cast it at that level, but they can't cast that level slot at that level. So it's kind of up to you how you want to do that. But once again, let's get all these prices down for you guys. This is 250. This is 1,000. This is, oh no, where did I put it? 1,800. So, if you want to throw these types of items into the game, this is what I would run them at. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. I will continue making magical items and calculating how much they are worth, so that you can see what they are. Thanks. Bye-bye.